owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And we welcome you to Shady Spring High School for the final game of this Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. It's a battle between Independence and Wyoming East with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Robbie Mounts doing an excellent job producing and directing. Jackie Mounts on camera. Well, Eric, we made it through 2 games last night and already made it through 3 games from this morning into the afternoon, and now we're down to the final one, which we think it ought to be a great game between these 2 teams because they were originally scheduled to play in the regular season, and now that's not going to happen. So this will be the only meeting between the 2 teams will be here in this scrimmage. So looking forward to that as we have Independence and Wyoming East. Of course, the coaches are very, very familiar with one another. And as I look up on the screen, as we're watching some of the college football games, if you're watching us, Alabama's taking a 10-7 lead on Georgia, by the way. So, Eric, let's see who the starters are going to be. Going to have Fox out there for Wyoming East. And also Hunt. And still checking these numbers.
Braxton Morgan, 30.
Huff will be out there. And 30 right here. Morgan. And that leaves me with 4. Who am I missing out there for Wyoming East? Missing somebody. I got him. We'll get it as we go. As they've started, Cole Lambert. How can I miss him? He's been the top guy. And
right on cue.
As soon as I say that, lays it up and in for the bucket, and Wyoming East off to the early lead. All right, for Independence, Ethan Williams is their point guard.
Elijah Williams is out on the floor.
Yep, they got 2 Williams out there.
Ashton Arthur, who just received the pass.
Dalton Williams out there as well. As you mentioned, Chris Lilly out there also, Eric. Ashton Arthur, as you mentioned. And Silas Nelson. May remember that name from football.
Yes.
So on the turnover, here comes Wyoming East back in the other direction. Cole Lambert will lead the offense for the Wyoming East Warriors.
Come on, Zach.
Here's a 3 straight away. Good. That 3 is knocked down by Huff. And Wyoming East off to a good start. Wyoming East in the white, Independence in the gray. Arthur with it, head of the lane. There's a cut into the lane. The shot's rejected. That's a beautiful defensive play that time by Fox. Here's Lambert on the drive. Lambert into the paint. Nice dish left of the lane. Lay it up and in. That's a beautiful finish and a nice pass as Morgan able to get the bucket. And it's a touchdown, an extra point, and it's a 7-0 quick lead for Wyoming East just a minute and a half into the game.
And Wyoming East really came to play. It seems like they're getting up in the defensive lanes, man, and they really came fired up wanting this game.
So here's Independence with Arthur. Here's Chris Lilly with it. Round the horn they go. That was an open 3, decided not to take it for Independence. That was Williams. And now here's a fall away which is good by Chris Lilly. That breaks a 7-0 run to start the game. Here's Wyoming East on the attack. Here's Huff. He loses the ball. Arthur with it for Independence.
Looks like right now, Dalton Williams, he's had a couple good looks, reluctant to take the shot.
Good man-to-man defense, and you can see how far Fox is playing off of Williams because he knows he's not a threat to shoot.
Yeah, he's just going to sag in the paint and probably help protect the rim.
So we're 3 minutes into the ball game, and this has been really good defense, and right on cue is the turnover as Wyoming East able to get it. But Independence did a good job getting back in transition, and here's Lambert on the drive to the baseline, pull up, and needs a roll, doesn't get it, and Williams skies high for Independence for the rebound. Here's Arthur in the front court now, and a wild pass, and that's going to be an Independence turnover. So we got a substitution into the ball game. Logan Mink will come in for the first time here tonight for Independence. Lambert head of the lane. Hunt's in trouble. They got him double teamed. Seems like Cole Lambert's been on the COVID plan and the red shirt plan. Seems like he's been there for 6 years.
Yeah, but I love to watch Cole Lambert play. He's one of my favorite players and one of the best players in any class. I mean, he's just a consistent ball player.
There's for sure. That's a nice roll to the basket. And as Fox draws the foul for Wyoming East, Fox will get to the line and he will shoot 2. And the first free throw is good.
Get it in the air. Get it in the air.
Second free throw coming for Fox.
There you go.
And you got them both. Here's Independence with it. Silas Nelson. There's 2 Williams on the floor. There's a Dalton Williams and a Evan Williams. Or Ethan Williams, I beg your pardon, for Independence. And on the turnover, Wyoming East will have it. So on the turnover, Wyoming East has possession of the ball. Here's a 3 from the left side. It's short. That 3 was put up by Huff for Wyoming East. And here comes Chris Lilly with it for Independence. And that's a nice play, a steal. Wyoming East for the layup right of the lane, good. Nice play by Zach Hunt, and Independence wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's see if we got a 30 or a full. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. And we'll keep it here and tell you about Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Coming up on New Year's Eve, you need to make your reservations now. You can dial 304-253-7328 and make your plans for New Year's Eve. And, Eric, we know how much fun that is with the bowling as you get to watch the ball drop New Year's Eve and bring in 2024. And that's hard to believe that that's less than 30 days away.
Yeah, and the thing is, you really need – a lot of people we've been running this ad, for 3 weeks, and you really need to get your reservations because we've had a chance to do it several times. And not only is it good bowling, but good food, nice buffet.
And the thing I like, it's fan-friendly for all ages. Kid-friendly, adult or elderly friendly, no matter what the case is. If you can stay up that late, like me, I barely made it to midnight last year.
Yeah. And the only thing kept you up was a good, exciting football game, Georgia and Ohio State, as we watched the end of that game.
Right, over at the bowling alley. That's correct. All right, out of the timeout, out of the 30-second timeout here is the Patriots with it. There's a drive to the basket, and it's blocked, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Independence as Silas Nelson has his shot blocked from behind. So the Patriots will put the ball in play under their own basket. Find Mink in the corner, and he'll launch a 3. It doesn't go. new player into the game for Wyoming East, and I'll get him here in a minute. And actually, that's Morgan, not a new player. I thought we had a new player in there. And we got 3 seconds is the call on Wyoming East. So here's Independence with it. As Ethan Williams brings it up. Calling out the play against this man-to-man Wyoming East defense. There's Nelson on the drive. They cut him off. The ball's kicked, and it will stay with Independence.
Yeah, I'm so used to us watching college basketball. I was doing reset the shot clock right there to 14. But Wyoming East right in control of this game so far.
Perhaps getting away with a double dribble was Ethan Williams. And sitting right next to me, Wyoming East assistant coach Herbie Brooks. I think he heard my commentary, and he's like, yeah, I'm right. It was a double dribble. And there's a turnover. Lambert, coast to coast. Lambert with the finish and score.
Right, so fast with the basketball. Shot that off the wrong foot. Just get it up quick off the glass.
Hey, you can tell the Wyoming County kids, they know where the scores table is. They didn't even stop at my lap. They passed me by and went right to the scores table.
They ain't messing with you, man. They said,
well, that's good.
We're going to go to somebody who can actually get me in the game.
That's right. There's Mink with a short shot. It doesn't go, and Fox clears the rebound. Here's Huff with it. They come to the near side corner. There's a three by Morgan, in and out, no good. That was a good-looking shot. It just wouldn't stay down. Back the other way we come with Independence. Chris Lilly on a drive into the lane, and we got a foul on Wyoming East. That's a little too much contact. I thought that was a good call.
That was. Plus, I think if you're dribbling, if you impede the offensive player's momentum towards the basket, I think that should be a foul. A good call there.
There was that last steal by Lambert, who went coast to coast and finished right of the lane with the layup. Here's a three ball from the left corner, and that doesn't go. That shot put up by Ethan Williams, and here's Wyoming East wanting to run. Lambert into the lane, puts up the short shot, doesn't go. The tip doesn't go. Fox's attempt dunk doesn't go. Wyoming East had 3 shots there within about 3 feet of the basket and didn't make any of them. Mullins shoots an air ball. And back the other way, Wyoming East, they have numbers. Lambert will just do it himself off the glass, up and in.
That's his patented layup, because that's the same exact layup he shot in transition.
So it's an 8-0 run for Wyoming East to open up this lead. Coming up on the final minute of quarter number 1. Here's Mink with it. Williams has it now. We're under a minute for the quarter. There's a shot taken, and that shot is missed by Dalton Williams. But you know, Eric, when he shot that, his foot was right on the line. He should have just backed up and just shot the 3. Back the other way. Lambert, a mid-range jump shot, a little too strong. Fox with the putback, up and in.
And the big fella ran the floor right there as Connor Fox picks up his 4th point of the quarter.
So Wyoming East got off to a 7-0 lead. Independence got 2, and then Wyoming East has scored the next 10. And they've opened up this 17-2 lead. Here in the final 15 seconds of the first quarter. There's a pick and roll, a nice play, and a nice finish that time by Dalton Williams. Last shot time for Wyoming East. I'm not sure they know the clock. Will they get it on time? They will. Will it count? It will. And that's how the quarter will end as we watch this replay here of that last Independence bucket. But at the end of 1, it's Wyoming East 19, Independence 4. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to the Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. I'm Maris Lowry with Eric Thomas, Robbie Mounts producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. Big quarter, Eric, for Wyoming East in that first quarter as they lead 19-4. Of course, if you haven't been with us all day or if you haven't been with us yesterday, that we start over 0-0 after every quarter. So on your screen it shows 0-0, but the actual score is 19-4 in favor of Wyoming East.
Yeah, and Wyoming East was able to really put some runs together in their pressure defense, just like right there, and they're going to force the turnover by Independence there. And defense has really been the difference in that first quarter.
Yeah, as soon as you said that pressure defense, as you said right there on cue, Wyoming East able to turn Independence over. They get the ball in the post. Fox is double teamed and fouled. So that'll be a common foul, and Independence will have to inbound the ball on the baseline. So Independence will be on defense. And there's a nice rebound by Williams. Dalton Williams clears the boards for the Patriots. So here's Ethan Williams. There's an Ethan Williams and a Dalton Williams on the floor.
And they have a third Williams that hasn't been inserted, Elijah Williams.
Yep. Here's Mink with the ball. Lilly has it. Mink spins into the lane, puts up a wild-looking shot. It doesn't go. The rebound is to Wyoming East. Wyoming East turns it over. Here's Lilly shaking and baking, trying to get free.
Yeah, Independence's offense is really stagnant against this man-to-man as Mink gets a rebound offensive glass.
And Mink with the putback.
And that was just all effort.
Yep, 19-6 is the lead for Wyoming East. There's a nice drive. Does it count? Or they call that on the floor?
Yeah, on the floor right there.
As Cole Lambert makes his way to the basket, here's the replay with Mink on the putback right there in front of the rim, and they'll call that on the drive, so it will not be an and one for Cole Lambert. Ashton Arthur checks back into the Independence lineup. And Dennis, let's see who we got else checked in for Wyoming East there. It's Fox with the finish and a foul.
A nice assist and good recognition by Cole Lambert, because the sided height advantage, he had Ashton Arthur on him. And that was a good, give and go, pick and roll type situation. And Connor Fox was able to get it up and in.
And Landon Hodges getting ready to check in as the free throw is not good. Back the other way, Wyoming East leads in the game 21-6. Here's Lilly from the baseline left. Chris Lilly able to score. 21-8, the Wyoming East lead. And Wyoming East turns it over. Checking into the lineup will be Landon Hodges for Wyoming East as we watch that Lily baseline jumper for 2. Here's Williams with it. Mink came up to set a pick. And Fox able to get the steal. Fox all the way to the basket, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. They're going to say that was before the shot. Wyoming East bench to our right, wanting an and one. It's the big fella. Watch Fox with the steal. And they call it on the floor. Here's Wyoming East. They have to take the ball out. They get the ball down low to Fox. Nice give and go, and they turn it over. So 21-8 is the lead for Wyoming East. As once again, it starts. Every quarter starts over 0-0. So if you're hearing me say 21-8, and you're looking at the screen, it says 5-2, and you're like, "What the heck's going on?" That is why.
Hey, they're thinking your math is seriously bad.
Yeah. That's a deep 3, and it doesn't go by Ethan Williams. He'll try to get a little closer and knock it down and draw the foul, and an opportunity for a four-point play.
Four-point play is Ethan Williams made it rain on that one.
So that makes it 21-11, and Williams will try to polish off a 4-point play. You know, every time that a player doesn't go to the scorer's table, they ought to take a point off their team. That would correct it. And the 4-point play is completed, and Independence has cut into the Wyoming East lead at 21-12. Here's Morgan for Wyoming East in the low post, and got a held ball. The arrow, though, will keep it with Wyoming East. So 21-12, the lead for the Warriors as they inbound the ball. And Cole Lambert will reset the offense for Wyoming East. Here's a 3 from the left side, and it's good. That 3 ball goes down.
Bryson Huff right there. And
Huff.
That'll be his second 3 of the first half.
He had a little huff and puff, and there it goes for a 3 ball. Here's a 3 by Arthur. Straight away doesn't go. Wyoming East up 24-12. Lambert on the move into the lane. Drops it down for Fox, and he lays it up and in.
Cole Lambert is a nice, silky smooth point guard.
Yeah, he makes everything happen. He can score. He can assist. He plays good defense. Here's a 3 by Williams, and he knocks it down. Williams feeling it, the hot hand. 26-15 the lead for Wyoming East.
And Independence is right just like that, crawled back into the game.
Yeah, Williams has hit a couple of threes as there's a foul.
No, Cole Lambert stepped out of bounds on it.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Going to be a turnover.
But here's Williams off that high ball screen, and that's a 3 about 2 or 3 feet behind the 3-point range, and knocked it down. So here's Independence with it. Under the halfway point of the second quarter. Arthur with it now, over to Mink. Williams a deep 3. That one doesn't go, but he had a real good look. And here comes Lambert on the move. Lambert on the drive. They cut him off, turn around, spins, in and out, battle for the rebound. And Wyoming East able to maintain the rebound. And then they throw it away. Arthur has the ball stripped from behind by Fox. Lambert into the paint. Short shot, front of the rim, no good. Fox will clean it up. It won't go. Boy, point blank there, Eric, and just wouldn't go.
Yeah, those, you hate to see that happen. But Fox is doing a good job on the board, just could not get it to fall.
Mink will dial up a 3 and hit it.
And Mink has been instant offense off the bench for Independence.
Big quarter for Independence. Wyoming East still leads in the game 26-18. Good ball moving. Here's Morgan with the shot, and it won't go.
The Wyoming East has suddenly gone cold from the
Real
field.
cold. Only a 7-point quarter after scoring 19 in the first. Williams, that was a really tough shot, that 3. And it comes up empty. And here's Lambert on the attack for Wyoming East.
Get on the box. Post him up hard.
Getting ready to come up on the 2-minute mark of the first
Right
half.
there, hard.
Here's Fox, great position, puts up the short shot, couldn't get it to go. The tip won't go. And back the other way we go with
nice
Independence.
move, though,
Yeah.
by Fox, and shooting it with it offhand, and just couldn't get the shot to go.
Here's Mink. It's another 3.
Mink from deep.
26-21 the lead for Wyoming East. But a big quarter thus far is Independence outscored Wyoming East by 10. There's a tip by Fox. On the miss by Lambert, Fox able to get to the front of the rim and tip it home.
And that puts Fox into double figures with 10 points.
Yeah, I would think that almost on every night, Eric, that Fox is probably a walking double-double for Wyoming East. And you figure Lambert's going to be a double-digit scorer for Wyoming East as well, as that shot will go off the mark and go out of bounds. So checking back in will be Dalton Williams. And Silas Nelson will check back in to the Independence lineup coming up on the final minute here of the first half. Lambert with a cut to the basket and off the glass, up and in.
Beautiful basketball.
Yep. That is basketball 101 right there.
That is.
Cut and a nice finish off the window. Kind of a lost art, too, banking, using the glass. So coming up on the final 35 seconds of the half.
Well, Fox has great hands for, a big.
There's a 3. That doesn't go. That 3 put up by Chris Lilly. And now let's see if it'll be last shot time for the Warriors in the final 20 seconds of the half. Here's Lambert with it. And looks like they will set up for the final shot. Down low, Morgan with the turnaround, he scores. 32-21. And I'm not sure Independence knows the clock, and they don't get a shot off. At the break, your halftime score is Wyoming East 32, Independence 21. We'll take a break, come right back here on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What was it? 32 to 21. 32-21. Y'all up 32. What was your quarter? They out by What was the first quarter? 19 to 4.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School. And Eric, while we were during the halftime break, we were noted that a field goal that we thought was a 2-point shot for Independence turned out to be a 3-point shot. So as we start the second half, the actual score is 32-22, Wyoming East. If you're just joining us and you're seeing 0-0 on the scoreboard, that's because they go back to 0-0 at the start of every quarter. So we're ready to start the second half, quarter number 3. Wyoming East in front by 10 as Independence will have the first possession of the second half. Here's a shot at 3, needs a roll, doesn't get it, as Dalton Williams goes in there and gets the rebound.
And I think that's going to be a body call. Got the ball up top as did Connor Fox, but a little bit of body on him.
So Ethan Williams is the one that missed the 3 as we watch the replay, and then Dalton Williams the one that draws the foul, and he will shoot a pair. And the first free throw is good. So that cuts the lead to 32-23. You know, Wyoming East had a great first quarter. They led 19-4 at the end of the quarter. And then it's 32-22, and then both free throws made there to make it 32-24 in favor of Wyoming East. So here's Lambert with it. Ball gets in the low post to Fox. It's out of bounds. It's a turnover. You know, Eric, we watched Independence last year, and, of course, this is the second year under their new coach who came over from West Side, and you could already see major improvements that Independence has made from year one, now getting ready to start year two.
Yeah, Coach Jenkins, and he kind of got the job late, wasn't able to get, implement his things, but now he's getting his system in. And we know what he has coming from the middle school ranks.
Yeah, Coach Jenkins has done a wonderful job, and as you said, what's coming up. And I think really people felt that when he took the job last year, you're going to have to give him about 2 to 3 years to really implement what he wants to do.
Yeah, especially, I'm an alumnus of Independence. It takes time. It's more of what's considered a wrestling school, football school. And you got to get some guys out to play hoops.
Off the steal, the shot doesn't go for Wyoming East. That shot was by Huff. And back the other way is Independence. Here's Arthur for three, and it won't go. Long rebound. The ball's loose. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Independence over to Wyoming East.
Now, isn't it amazing, though? Once Independence, they looked real out of sync in that first quarter, but once some shots started to fall, now you said it early in the previous games, once teams start to score, they pick it up defensively. And that's what they're playing with, a lot more tenacity and purpose right now.
Here's Fox down low. He left it short. And then there's a foul on Wyoming East. I think a frustration foul because Fox had a good look and he couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, and I think they're going to call that on Fox
Morgan.
got bailed out. They're going to call it on Morgan.
By the way, if you're watching this game and not paying attention to the college football game, at halftime, Alabama leads Georgia 17-7.
And right now there's a lot of people in Texas smiling probably.
Yeah, Texas won big today. I forget that score. I know they won big.
49-21 over Oklahoma State.
There's a timeout on the floor. We've interjected football all day with our basketball broadcast. We want to say congratulations to Martinsburg. They did beat Princeton. Congratulations. Princeton had a heck of a year.
Hey, anytime you do something for the first time in school history, hats off to Princeton. They had a great team, and they deserved to be in the state championship game. They earned their way there.
Yeah, they earned their way there. Great experience for a lot of those kids. It just in Martinsburg won, I think, 57-13. And
after Princeton scored first.
Yeah, and that's something I think Princeton can look at. Look, hey, Princeton, we went up there. We did everything we could. We played our best. Martinsburg just better.
Yeah, Martinsburg was just, better. But Princeton didn't look overly matched in that first quarter, and I thought that was decisive early. And then Martinsburg finally said, hey, this team came to play. We're going to have to turn it up a little bit. Just too many athletes.
Yeah, and one other thing I'll mention when I say Martinsburg just better, for a long time in West Virginia, Martinsburg has been just better.
Hey, they're the standard, and then there's everyone else.
Yeah, I think that was the 10th state championship Martinsburg has won in school history. And, that comes after Martinsburg had lost like 3 or 4 before they won their first one.
Yeah, because they lost to Morgantown, to Parkersburg South. They had some heartbreak losses.
Yeah.
They lost one more.
They lost either 3 or 4 before they won their first one. The boys, since they won their first one, Martinsburg, they've been on a roll.
Hey, like a shark when they taste blood in the water.
Here's a three on the right side. It's good. The 3 ball by Hunt. 35-24, the overall lead for Wyoming East. So one final game of high school football in West Virginia. Getting ready to come up here in just a little bit at 7 o'clock. It'll be Williamstown, the defending single-A champion, against Greenbrier West. Back the other way and one. What a nice break. Is that time Huff filling the lane, takes the pass, and gets the hoop and the harm.
With a chance to polish off a 3-point play.
So Huff at the free throw line. The lead has been extended to 37-24. As Mink, who played well in the first half, he checks in, and Silas Mullins will have a seat. Silas Nelson, that is, as the 3-point play is completed.
And I knew you were going to do it. We did it all football season.
All football season. Silas Mullins was the longtime coach at Pineville.
Yes.
So it's a 38-24 lead for Wyoming East. Here's Dalton Williams in the low post. His shot is blocked, and they call a foul.
That's good defense, Connor. Good defense. Good defense, Connor. Can't play
So Dalton Williams will be on the line.
Yeah, that was straight up. Tough play.
Free throw is no good. Second free throw for Williams. He's set. Free throw in and out, no good. And we got a held ball. The arrow will go
back to Wyoming East.
Wyoming East. 38-24 is the overall game score here at the 5:10 mark of quarter number 3. It's been another great event. Little General and C.Adam Toney, sponsors of this event, and everybody who's done a great job, Eric, of really putting this showcase together.
Bryson Huff, 6 points in the quarter as he drains the 3.
Yep, good-looking stroke, 41-24. The lead now to Wyoming East. Here's Mink with it. There's a little floater, is short, and that floater put up by Ethan Williams. And here's Lambert with it for Wyoming East. 3 ball again. That was a little short. Battle for the rebound. And Dalton Williams comes out of there with it. That ball might have been partially blocked. And we got a foul on, I'm not sure on the shot or on the rebound. They called the foul, I think, on the rebound, Eric.
No, I think they called it on the shot.
Did they? On the shot, I beg your pardon. I didn't see really, that's what. And the free throw was up and in.
And that's
by Chris Lilly. 41-25. So was he behind the line? Is that a three-point shot?
3 shots.
He misses the middle shot. So he made the first, misses the middle shot, and now he will shoot number 3 here. And he makes 2 of 3. 41-26, the Wyoming East lead. Coming up on the halfway point of the third quarter. Morgan down low from the left block, puts up the shot, it doesn't go, but gets his own rebound. And down the lane, we got a whistle. We got a foul.
I think that's going to be on Williams, Dalton Williams.
As Huff will get to the line to shoot 2 for Wyoming East. So Huff to shoot a pair. First free throw is no good. And the second free throw is good. So Huff makes 1 of 2. The lead's 42-26. So here's Ethan Williams for Independence. Pass the ball down low, trying to get the ball to Arthur. It's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a charge. How about a charge?
So Independence will keep it on the baseline. 42-26 is the lead for Wyoming East.
Yeah, Independence was able to make a little run, but ever since that, Wyoming East has settled back in and running their offense and playing a lot better defense.
Looks like Wyoming East is going to play zone on this trip. Here's Arthur for 3. It doesn't go. Mink with the offensive rebound. Williams will dial it up from distance. Long rebound. There's Mink again with the rebound.
That's the problem with the zone. It's real tough to rebound out of if you guys don't get a body on someone.
Yeah. Especially when you got these long rebounds. Here's a 3. That doesn't go. Is that 3 put up by Chris Lilly? So 4 shots for Independence, all from distance, and none of them was able to go. Here's Lambert, makes a move, little floater on the baseline. Tipped up once by Fox, and Fox with the rebound, and he gets hacked in the act, and he'll get the line to shoot a pair.
Good work on the glass right there by Connor Fox. He wasn't able to get the first one clean, got it up off the glass and got back to position to get it and picks up the foul and shoots 2.
Had to check and see to make sure his right arm was still connected.
Yeah. Hacked in the act,
yeah.
for real.
And the free throw's good.
And that's one you like to see out of your bigs, Maris. He has shot 4 free throws on the night, and he's 3 of 4 from the line. If you're going to be a big and around the bucket, you need to hone your skills at the free throw line.
Yeah, because you're going to get plenty of chances there as he makes 1 of 2. Back the other way we go with Independence. 43-26, the Wyoming East lead. And we got a foul.
Yeah, his off arm, a little bit of push off.
So Wyoming East will have possession of the ball. New player into the game, Dennis Berrien into the ball game. Two and a half to go here in the third. 43-26, the Wyoming East lead. Morgan in the low post, backing his man down. The drive into the lane, little short shot, not good, but Morgan there to get the offensive rebound. The 3 doesn't go. Hunt had a couple of opportunities here on this possession and wasn't able to get a 2 or a 3 to go. And it's a turnover. Mink down to the floor to pick up the loose ball. And Dalton Williams finishes and 1.
Good play by Dalton Williams as he gets the finish.
That's a nice finish, yeah.
And a chance to polish off the three-point play.
Fox went for the steal. He couldn't get it. And then Dalton Williams able to attack the rim and draw the foul after he made the basket. And Williams will try to polish off a three-point play, and he does not. 43-28, Wyoming East lead, 140 here for quarter number 3. Morgan left of the lane, shot it too strong.
And it'll stay here as 2 Independence players were battling for it.
New player into the game. Shot up, no good. Mink with the rebound.
Corey Hall for Wyoming East is in.
And the basket went in, but it won't count. So we watch the replay here. I don't know what they called. The ball went in. I didn't see him call a foul, but no hoop. Fox drives the baseline.
Dribbles it out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Turnover. 43-28. The lead for Wyoming East. And Wyoming East had that good first quarter, Eric, and 19-4, and that's really been the difference. They've really been able – Independence kind of played really almost even since then.
Since then, yeah.
Well, I mean, they have. I mean, it was 19-4, and now it's 43-28. So Independence has played even since that first quarter.
Oh, good-looking shot by Williams.
Yeah,
just
Ethan Williams,
tough.
that was halfway in.
He looks like a nice little shooter, Ethan Williams. I mean, I think he needs to assert himself a little more. I think he's probably their best scorer.
So here in the final 45 seconds of quarter number 3, Wyoming East, let's see what they'll elect to do. There's a 3, good by Hunt. 46-28 the lead for Wyoming East, final 30 seconds of the third. Here's Lilly on the drive. They steal the ball away from him. Hunt with a nice pass to Lambert, finish with the left hand. 48-28, just like that, a quick 5-0 run to get the lead from 15 to 20. Final 10 seconds of the third. There's a 3 ball, not there, and that's the end of the third. After the end of 3, it's Wyoming East 48, Independence 28. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Because Texas.
It right there.
And we welcome you back to the Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. Eric, going to the final quarter of the final game. And every quarter we start back over at 0-0, but the actual score is 48-28 in favor of Wyoming East. Wyoming East led 19-4 at the quarter, 32-22 at the half, and now they've extended that 10-point halftime lead to a 20-point third quarter lead as we start the fourth quarter.
And what they've done it defensively because they held Independence. Wyoming East held Independence to 4 points in the first and 6 points in the third. I mean, it's hard to battle back, and Independence had that run in the second quarter where they only won at 18-13.
So Mink has the ball for Independence as they start the fourth quarter. Independence with the first possession. 20-point advantage for Wyoming East, 48-28. Here's Silas Nelson with it. Mink on the drive, pulls up baseline, knocks it down. He's been a really good spark plug for Independence.
Yeah, Mink has really, as you said, been a spark off the bench, and he starts the fourth quarter, and he has 8 points, 10 points.
Here's Lambert. Picks up his dribble. Nice pass to Fox down low. Fox shot looked like it was a clean block, and they'll call a foul on Dalton Williams.
I think Fox was saying, no, my hand, he got my hand.
Well, let's watch and see. It looked pretty good, but once again, we have the ability for the replay. The officials in real time. Fox at the line to shoot a pair, and that one missed badly. Second free throw by Fox is good. He makes one of two. The lead is 19, 49-30 in favor of Wyoming East. A minute into the fourth quarter. Final game of this 2023 Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. The girls' season started this week. The boys' regular season will begin next week. In fact, Wyoming East will open up on Tuesday. That shot will be up and short by Williams. Degan Williams put that shot up for Independence, and back the other way is Wyoming East.
Looks like Wyoming East is going to try to run some offense here.
Lambert on the move. Lambert with the finish right off the glass. 21-point lead, largest lead of the game for Wyoming East, 51-30. Mink on the spin, baseline turnaround. Shot needs a roll, doesn't get it. Lambert comes out of there with it. Lambert for three, that's going to be short, graces the rim. Here comes Ethan Williams, shovel pass over to Nelson. He'll dial up a three, it's short. But Dalton Williams gets the offensive rebound. And Independence will reset their offense.
Get it right. Get it right. There you go.
Coming up on the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Nice.
That was a nice pick and roll, and Dalton Williams missed the shot. Ball's loose on the floor.
They have numbers.
Lambert. Yep. He brings it back out. Now attacks, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. Will get to the line. So Lambert at the line. He makes the first of two.
And that's Cole Lambert's first trip to the free throw line.
Biggest lead of the game right here at 22. 52-30 is the lead for Wyoming East. Second free throw is good. He got them both. 53-30. But, you know, Eric, and when I said this earlier, and we agreed, I think throughout the course of the season, the way that Coach Jenkins has worked with this team, I think this is going to be a formidable Independence team. And I think Independence may surprise some people and going to win a few games.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get better. And as they – not a good offensive possession there, but, yeah, Coach Jenkins has really got them trending upward.
We'll have a few of Independence games here on Video Productions. Here's a shot from the corner. Three doesn't go. Nice spin into the lane. The short shot is up and in by Huff. So 55-30. The Wyoming East lead coming up on the halfway point of quarter number 4. Here's Mink on the drive, gets into the lane, lays it down for Dalton Williams. Williams couldn't handle it. Mink on the drive, puts up a wild-looking shot. Doesn't go. Here's Lambert. Lambert takes it hard to the basket, doesn't get it to go, but draws the foul.
Yeah, and Cole Lambert, between Cole Lambert and Bryson Huff, and, of course, Connor Fox, they have Wyoming East has 3 potent scorers right there, as Cole Lambert uncharacteristically misses a free throw.
Yeah, and in the 4 classes, Wyoming East will play in Class AA, as will Independence, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so Lambert missed the first, makes the second one, 56-30. Yeah, you know, Eric, after we do football and we have 3 classes in football, then I got to remember that some of the teams that were in AAA in football or AA or AAA, which would be 4A in basketball or 3A, it's kind of confusing.
It is, but I'm guaranteeing you they're probably going to alleviate that.
Of course, coming up here in a couple of weeks, there's a 3 put up by Weems, no good. Actually, for all sports moving forward into the next school year, which will be this time next year, Eric, as Lambert finishes with a bucket, will be 4A in everything, and coming up on December 20th, we'll have the new alignment moving forward if who's going to be in what class in the 4 classes. I mean, some teams in single A know they're staying single A, and some teams in the big class, some teams in the big class knows you're going to stay in the big class. You know, like the Martinsburg, Beckley's, Cabell, Midland, Morgantown University, Parkersburg South. They know that where they've been in AAA in football,
they'll be 4A.
They'll be 4A in football as they are in basketball. There's a nice finish by Lambert.
Cole Lambert's putting on a dribbling and shooting clinic in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's a 12-0 run, and it's 60-30 as we have a timeout. So let's see, we got we've got a 30-second timeout. So, Eric, let's just get your take thus far on what we've seen between last night and what we've seen all day today.
Well, obviously a lot of good basketball players, coaches. This tournament was really put together well to showcase, and it's a good way to kick off the season. But I also saw a lot of teams that will make some moves, some surprises. I think Independence is a team on the rise. Wyoming East is steady, well coached, of course, with Derek Brooks and his dad by his side, Herbie. But I was real impressed with George Washington, very impressed with them. Shady Spring played a heck of a game yesterday. So they're going to be, after losing everything, they're going to have to scrap and battle, but they'll still be a tough out. And, of course, Woodrow, the Beckley Flying Eagles today, they looked really, really good against Hurricane. Probably Ron Kidd he wants them to play a certain way, and I thought they shared the ball really well today.
Yeah, I told Coach Kidd right before he left, told him how well his team played, and he's like, he really appreciated that. For me, after I've been around the program as long as I have, is Mink drives to the basket and will draw the foul. But one thing, Eric, even though Beckley over the last 3 years, and we talked about this, we're 24-43, and even though that's the worst span of a 3-year history in Beckley's history, 3 years. No one's going to consider Beckley really an underdog, but they are kind of an underdog to some degree. But no one's, I don't think, really look at Beckley, as an underdog.
And it's one of those things where, Coach Kidd and all his assistants, they have pride in that. It's Beckley pride, and the last 3 years have not even been close to the standard. So, and you're right. And guess what? Nobody's felt sorry for him around the state, so. It'll be interesting to watch.
But the one thing about it, I would have to say, and I think the biggest Beckley fans would agree, of what I saw today and what I know what they have, and they weren't even able to be at full strength today because they had a lot of kids that played in JV that weren't available today for Coach Kidd. I think this Beckley team, it's going to be a team that people are going to have to watch out for. And really, you kind of sense over the last couple of years that they weren't the Beckley team of old. But I think this team may have that mojo back.
Yes, they look like a well-oiled machine. All three levels, they had a great point guard, of course, in Elijah Redfern. They got shooters. Defensively, they look great. And
I thought their bigs played good today,
The bigs surprisingly played good.
That bucket is good. It is 62-32. Make that 63-32, I beg your pardon. 63-32 the lead for Wyoming East. So, Eric, we look at this game. Wyoming East was dominant in the first quarter and dominant in the fourth quarter. They're leading now, as you can see, 15-4 here in the final minute of the fourth quarter, and they outscored Independence 19-4 in the first quarter. So we're under a minute, putting the final touches on this 2023 Little General C.Adam Toney preseason showcase. The boys' season will begin next week. The girls' season's already started this week. And football wraps up tonight. We had Fairmont winning the AA football title last night. Martinsburg winning AAA earlier today. And then tonight, the curtain comes down on the football season as Greenbrier West and Williamstown will play this Class Single A title game.
And that I'm interested to watch that one. I think that's going to be a little closer than most people think. The Greenbrier West team is very well coached, and I look for those guys to play for the town. You get those small town teams, man, the whole town will be there.
Yeah, Williamstown won last year, trying to go back-to-back. Martinsburg.
And Williamstown beat a local team last year in James Monroe.
Yeah. And then, of course, it was Greenbrier West beating James Monroe to be able to get to the state championship game. So we play out the final 5 seconds of this one, and Wyoming East is going to win it. And that will close the books on the preseason and ready for the regular season to begin. As the final score is Wyoming East 63 and Independence 32. We won't break. We'll just say our final goodbyes from here. We appreciate everybody here that made this event special. Of course, got to thank the main sponsors, Little General and C.Adam Toney Discount Tires. For Jackie Moon, our cameraman, For Robbie Mounds, who produced and direct, for my partner Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score, 63-32. Wyoming East defeats Independence. Good night, everybody.